All right, we are in GM mode, ladies and gentlemen. We are playing a game of if we were the New Orleans Pelicans GM. So we're assuming that the other team is going to make this trade and send this offer in the direction of the Pelicans. So we're pretty much saying if we were the Pelicans, would you take this deal? It's the Memphis Grizzlies edition. As we all know, the Memphis Grizzlies, they, like the New Orleans Pelicans, have a big decision to make. Their players are not as popular as Anthony Davis, so we're not talking about them as much, but they're pretty much in the same boat. Marc Gasol can be a free agent this summer. Mike Conley and Marc Gasol together are not getting you anywhere if you're a Memphis Grizzly fan. They're probably past their peak of their careers, but still really, really good players in this league, borderline all-stars in this league. But it's no longer equating to wins, and a lot of us believe the Memphis Grizzlies should just rebuild this thing around Jaren Jackson Jr. and a couple other young talents that if they can get them in the draft, right? If they can keep their pick and not give it away to Boston. So here's the offer, and I'm just being honest. What if the Memphis Grizzlies, and it would be crazy for the Grizzlies to do this. Obviously, if Anthony Davis wouldn't stay in New Orleans, I don't think he's going to agree to an extension in Memphis. But let's just say the Memphis Grizzlies are like, yo, he's still on the contract for another year and a half. We're just trying to put some butts in the seats. We'll take the deal. Let's keep Anthony Davis down south. We're going to trade Marc Gasol and Mike Conley for Anthony Davis. If you are the New Orleans Pelicans, would you do it? My opinion, I would do it. If I could get Marc Gasol, this is my only asterisk. If I could get Marc Gasol to sign an extension on the dotted line, I think I would do this trade. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I got two guys that their games are not based off athleticism, meaning I believe they're going to be good players for quite some time. Marc's body's holding up pretty decently this season, right? Mike's holding up pretty decently this season. You get two starters. They finally get a scorer in Drew Holiday that they've been looking for in Memphis for quite some time. They got Julius Randle, put him together with Marc Gasol. That doesn't remind you of Zach Randolph and Marc Gasol. I'm not saying Julius Randle at his best is Zebo. He's not. But he's like a tad bit under Zebo, and he's super athletic right now. At this point in his career, he gets off the ground way better than Zebo ever did. Y'all wouldn't do this deal if y'all were the Pelicans? I think if I could get Marc Gasol to sign on that dotted line that he'd be willing to extend with his team, I think if I'm the Pelicans, I'm doing this deal. If the Memphis Grizzlies are stupid enough, and by the way, they were stupid enough to give Chandler Parsons $30 million a year, so let's not say it's out of the realm of possibility that they wouldn't be dumb enough to make a deal like this with no commitment from Anthony Davis. Chris Wallace has ruined everything. Would you do this deal if you're the Pelicans, though? I think I would do this deal. Y'all talk to me in the comment box below. I like this little game. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it. That's my little game music, my game show music. What y'all think in the comment box below? Would you do this deal if you were the New Orleans Pelicans? I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. They are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr.
Telefair.
Mr. Telefair.
Mr. Telefair.
Mr. Telefair.
Shout out to Mr. Telefair.
You're watching Mr. Telefair TV.
Mr. Telefair TV. Here with the Triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.